Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about something a bit controversial because it seems like most booktubers nowadays have one of these things in common, apart from liking books, of course. And it's having an Amazon wish list. I have some opinions. Okay, so just a little disclaimer here. I am not against buying presents for people. I think it's a nice thing to do. I'm just against Amazon. I think Amazon is a proper poo and people should avoid it at all costs. There we go. End of video. End of video. I'm on a swinging chair as well today, which is very exciting. This isn't from Amazon. I don't know where this is from. So yeah, basically I'm not anti-consumerist. At least I don't want you to know that I'm anti-consumerist. I mean, I'm obviously not anti-consumerist. Look what's behind me. It's consumerist goods. But I am a bit, I don't want to say Marxist, because I don't want to lose subscribers, but I am a little bit on the side when it comes to big corporations. So let's get on to the first point of why I despise Amazon. So I don't know why I'm smiling so much, because it's terrible. It's absolutely horrific, Amazon. First of all, the right that workers have in Amazon is terrible. When I'm talking about Amazon workers, I mean the people kind of near the bottom, working in the warehouses, not getting paid very much. Not the people in the offices doing, admin-y stuff. I haven't heard anything about the admin-y stuff. I'm just talking about, the blue-collar jobs in Amazon. Amazon employees, the blue-collar Amazon employees, I've just heard so many terrible things about the working conditions. So one that sticks out in my mind all the time when I'm talking about Amazon is that one man had a heart attack at work whilst he was working for Amazon in one of the warehouses. And he just lied there for 20 minutes before anyone came to help him. And the thing is with these warehouses is that they're constantly being watched through CCTV. This is what this one Guardian article says. One of his peers said that they're constantly watched, and if they're not doing work, then they're gonna get punished basically, or they're gonna get a slap on the bottom and say, "Come on, hurry up." Well, not literally. And it's just that is atrocious. And I know that's only one example, but so many people have said that working for Amazon is just like being a robot. And, if you're lying on the floor, people think, well, the people high above think, oh, they're just slacking, they just don't want to work, we're just going to leave them. It's just a terrible mentality to have. I haven't worked for Amazon, but I've worked for something similar, and I've worked for a big company before, and you are just forced to be as productive as you can. Like, you can't just have a 1 minute break to think. You just constantly have to be productive. You constantly have to try and strive to make money for the company. And I just think that is not good. That's not good. We shouldn't be focusing so much on making money in society. And so many people as well who work for Amazon say they're just like robots, having to churn out all of this stuff, all of this packaging and whatever else they have to do. The ridiculous working hours. It's just rubbish. It's just they don't treat their employees well, from what I've seen. From what I've heard, not seen for myself from my eyes, but what I've heard through sources that I trust. The second thing, leading on from big corporations, I don't think anyone should be a billionaire. I am against billionaires. Millionaires is like a stretch, but I mean, billionaires in terms of millionaires is such a huge difference. I watched this video a few days ago on Twitter, I believe, and this person gets these bits of grains of rice and represents how much a billion pounds or just $1 billion actually is, and it's quite terrifying, the difference. And so the CEO, oh god, there's my common voice coming out, I can't say CEO, without, saying it with lots of gaps in between. Anyway, the CEO, Jeff Bezos, if that's how you pronounce it, I never actually heard it out loud, he's a billionaire. And I feel very, very uncomfortable with purchasing something from someone who is a billionaire. And I know it's not directly from him, obviously, but a lot of the money goes back to him. And I just don't think that's right, being a billionaire. I know I've said it like 50 times now, so I think you get the message here. He could donate. The thing is with billionaires, they could fix so many problems. So many problems. Like, for God's sake, like poverty. It's just like billionaires do not care. If they cared, they would not be billionaires. They would have given their money away to better causes rather than keeping it thinking, what do I do with this? You give it to charity. They shouldn't be billionaires. I'm sorry, but they shouldn't. And the third thing, I haven't really spoken about the wish list side of things as much because it's not the wish list part that bothers me. That there are alternatives. There are alternatives to Amazon wish lists. And one very, very, this isn't sponsored, but one excellent company is called Hive. And they basically try and keep independent bookshops open because when you purchase a book through Hive, they are purchasing it through an independent shop. So, for example, you can have a wish list of, say, exactly the same thing as Amazon, but then when someone goes and buys that book, they buy it through Hive, and then Hive buys it through an independent shop that is near you. So they are supporting independent bookshops. I've worked in a bookshop before, and the number one thing that was mentioned, number one competitor, it's not like, I can't mention any names in terms of bookshops, because then you know who I work for, but the number one competitor is Amazon, and it's just, it boggles my mind. Well, it doesn't boggle my mind. It's because it's so easy to access, and they give all these benefits like Prime delivery. If you're getting something so quickly, you have to think how on earth is that happening so quickly? But my point being is that so many shops are shutting down, bookshops that is, because of Amazon. It's especially affecting independent shops, and as booktubers, as book lovers, I think we can all agree that we love going to bookshops, and independent bookshops in particular I really love going into, and knowing that these are shutting down because of a billionaire who's just doesn't really care about anything apart from money, it makes me very infuriated. So scrap Amazon. You can still have your bloomin' wish lists if you want your wish lists, just don't do it with Amazon. Do it with Hive. Again, this isn't sponsored, but I just think it's just such a good idea. And I think we should all try and move across to Hive instead of Amazon. So there we go. Bit ranty. I think the moral of the story is that I'm a bit of a Marxist, really. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I just don't like money. I don't like money. It's smelly. And causes lots of problems in the world. Yeah. Do not purchase into selfish billionaire structures and support your independent bookshops. Even if you want to buy online, you can do that through Hive. Hive, 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 Hive! I'll link all the stuff to Hive down below, and you can make your wish list if you want to. I don't have a wish list because I just feel bad for people buying me stuff. Maybe I will one day when I feel less bad about it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope I haven't offended anyone. If I have, then maybe that's a good thing, because then you think about your actions and... I'm sorry if I've offended you. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you think about this down below. Problems and such. And I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!